Hey guys, today I want to do something a little different and just quickly take a look at 3 movies in 3 minutes. Now, these aren't going to be hidden gems or anything you can't find on Netflix or stuff like that. It's just going to be 3 movies that off the top of my head I could recommend to people easily. So starting off, we're going to have Ex Machina. Now, this movie is excellent. This is one of the few movies that I say, for what it is and for what it's trying to achieve, it's perfect. It's not a perfect movie, but on this kind of small scale, there's only 4 actors in the movie. On this small scale storytelling, I believe this is perfect. Just the intrigue, you never really fully understand any character's motivation until the end. There's so many twists and turns in it. Definitely benefits from a rewatch. Like, this movie is a movie I've shown to more people than possibly any other movie. I really don't know what other movie I've shown to more than Ex Machina. And it's just the acting from Domhnall Gleeson to Oscar Isaac to Alicia Vikander, and this is really her first big role. This is just a movie I think everyone can get into if you're into sci-fi movies, and there's just a little bit to like in almost every scene, and every scene feels necessary. You'll walk away from this movie saying, wow, this is a first-time director. Like, it's hard to imagine. So for that, I'd say Ex Machina is a must-watch if you haven't. Up next, I want to talk about Another Round. Now, Mads Mikkelsen is one of my favorite actors, so I was excited to watch this movie when it first came out, and he delivers, but the whole cast delivers, if I'm being honest. The movie it's fun, but it's somber at the same time. It takes a very different approach at showing how addiction can really corrupt your life, and how addiction can also make you feel like it's not corrupting your life. And it shows really every angle of addiction, and just the good and the bad, not just the look how terrible it is, all these alcoholic teachers roaming around. It really shows that they have fun and they do enjoy their lives. And I don't want to spoil the movie. I don't want to go into any more detail, but it's well acted, incredibly well shot. The music really helps set the tone, and it's just something that will stick with you for a while if you really get into it. So yeah, if you don't mind slower movies, I think you would really enjoy this movie. So moving on. Now, lastly, we've got Hereditary. I wanted to toss in a horror movie just because October's just around the corner, and if I'm being honest, Hereditary is my favorite horror movie I've ever seen. I really think I'll probably make a full-length video on it in the future, so I will save my thoughts for then. But some spoiler-free thoughts are, it's slow and very methodical. If you don't like slow horror movies, you're not going to like this, and that's perfectly fine. But for Ari Aster's first horror movie, this is incredible. Just the tension it can build, and the release at the end when you find out what's actually going on, and the twists and turns, and how you never really get to place your feet on the ground and say, okay, I know exactly what's going on. It does a really good job at putting you in the shoes of the characters and really shows you the grief that they have to deal with. But at the same time, at no point does it tell you exactly what's going on. And that's why I think it's one of my favorite horror movies. So yeah, that was 3 movies in 3 minutes. Let me know down below what you think of all these movies. If you haven't seen any of them, I recommend all 3. And yeah, I look forward to doing more of these in the future. Thanks.